Good afternoon. Let me set this up a little better. Oops. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'm using a cell phone and it's touchy, and it'll just turn off if I don't do it just right. Ah, gosh. There. I'm not even sure if that's gonna be good. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a rough start, huh? Okay, let me, first of all, welcome everybody while I open up a window so I can see who's talking to me. This is a bunch of small little mandalas. They're so cute. Let me get this together. So give me a few seconds, please. Yeah, I know it started off rough. Okay. Whoa. So much for live streams, right? Okay, kids, I'm getting there. Well, anyway, it's going to be 108 degrees today in my little town in Florida, in Texas. And unbelievable. So the best thing to do is to find something to do inside. And that's what I'm doing. I got some new pens and I'm using them. I don't know if you can tell the difference. But there's a lot of metallic and glittery pens. Okay. 1 second, I'll be ready. Ready to begin. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Let's get this party started. I was not really ready. I shouldn't have started. Really. Oh my gosh. You ever have one of those days where everything is hard to do? Here we go. Finding the right lighting. Okay. Drayson, hello. Sandra, hello, hello, hello. I finally can see who's talking to me. There, okay. All right. I'm trying to make it look less, I don't know, it seems so light. It doesn't really do anything. This is, yeah, I started this last night. And if you can notice, it's got metallic-y, glittery colors. I don't know if you can see that. But they are. A lot of them are. Okay. Well, this is as good as it gets right at the moment, unfortunately. I was in the middle of doing this thinking, I should share this because I think I'm going to take a watercolor and go over all the white in a pale, soft color. How does that sound? Anyway, finally, I guess I should set things up a little better first. I will. Promise next time. Right now it's about 100 degrees and it's going to climb to 108. Can you imagine? Craziness. So these are cute little mandalas, but the book that I'm using to get the designs from are all different. Vivian, how you doing? I use all kinds of markers, gel pens. This is not a felt tip, no. Mm-mm. But they're all permanent. Yeah, you're doing your own little mandalas too, aren't you? It's fun. Yeah, I just try different kinds of pens. Some work better than others. I like the ones that dry real fast, so you don't have to worry about smudging. Okay, well that's that. This one's done. These are done. Well, no, that's not done. Hi, Cindy. I have several kinds. At the Dollar General, I found that these are really good, and they're called Penmark, and it says permanent. Can't even read it. And I have new glasses, right? Permanent ink marker, and so it's a permanent ink marker like that. The point's really small, and that's perfect for small areas. And I also got at Dollar General, if you can find them, I use Bic Intensit Ultra Fine Point Permanent Marker, and that is what it looks like. I also have other kinds. I have some metallics. I'll show you, oops. I haven't used any pencils to do this. I've just, I just started with what I could find locally, which was those I just showed you. And then I got a few new ones too, which I've, in here, there are some real pretty metallics, and like, let me get one. This is a real pretty gold. Here, let me start something over here. Okay. Let's see, where do I want it? Hi, Doreen. Oh man, I've got to tell you, I was going to tell you about the kitty. And matter of fact, let me do that. Before I do that, let me show this gold. Can you see how, I don't even think you can, I don't know what to do to make it better. Oh man, I try to do it and things go the other way. Oh, one of those days. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't do anything by number. I don't like the draw by number, paint by numbers. As far as back to school sales, Vivian, that's possible that it'd be really, you could find some good markers and pens, but these specialty ones, the kids aren't buying for school. More like art supplies. I want to tell you what happened, and those of you who already know, but this is what happened. It happened the day before yesterday, and I was over at Kathy and Mark's, my best friend. I live on their property, and was visiting. They have a new kitty. Her name is Sheba, and I saw her. I gave her hugs and kisses like I always do, because she's a precious little kitten. Very rambunctious. Extremely rambunctious. I left and went home. Hi, Sean. What did you do, Sean? You said I made it. I fixed it with you, with YouTube. I don't know what that means. I'm off. Are you guys interested in hearing about the cat? Because I can like just shut up and throw off. Anyway, so the cat, I left the cat after I hugged it, and about 30 minutes, 40 minutes later, Kathy called me, and she said the cat's gone. Oh, our little animals are our babies, and yes, we can hug. I hug them all the time, rub their bellies, and love them. Anyway, Kathy says the cat's gone. Sheba's gone, and I said, "What do you mean she's gone?" She said she got underneath the recliner and accidentally was smashed, and she wasn't moving. They said that she thought, I know, hi Molly, she thought her back was broken because she just laying flat out, not moving, and her eyes were just like open but labored breathing, and they freaked out, of course. She called Lee. Thank God everything's pretty close here, and within a few minutes he came over, and he said, "I'll take care of it, Mom," because Mark and Kathy just were freaking out, and Mark didn't know if he should suffocate her to end her suffering. Oh, that's good, Sean. I'm glad. So everybody's really upset. It was, like before noon, and around, I don't know what time it was, he took the cat away. We thought he was just going to do something to put it out of its misery, and we were just mourning this poor baby that was gone. And about 9 p.m., a little before, Lee came back, and lo and behold, the cat is back, and she sends me this. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, so Sheba, I looked at her. I went over there, of course, right away to see her, and she looked okay. One eye had a bigger pupil, was dilated, and the other one was like small. And we thought, oh, she must have had a concussion because her back wasn't broken. Lee said he gave her a thorough examination and put washcloths of cool water on her face and gave her fingers of water. And she sat up after about 2 hours and started drinking water. Anyway, yesterday morning, I ran over there to see the kitten again, and that cat's eyes were perfect. And she's playing. I brought my dogs over, and they were running around, and she was like nothing ever happened. Is that a miracle or what? And I know Lee prayed over her. I believe in miracles, and I believe in prayer. She wasn't her time, one of her 9 lives, right? I know. I am so, and I mean, I can't tell. We're so happy to have her, and they're going to be ultra careful. They are. I mean, that's not going to happen again. No way, Jose. Yeah. So now we are grateful. Yeah, very grateful. And she's a really nice cat. I don't know why it's not such a glare in here. It really is. And I don't know what's making the glare. That didn't work. No. Anyway, that's the story of the cat. This has been really a fun little drawing here to fill in color because there's so many different mandalas, or whatever you want to call these, little snowflakes. So we're very happy to have our little Sheba girl acting normal. I mean, we watched her because I read up about cats that have concussions, brain injuries, and they said that they'll either come right back or they're in really big trouble. And of course, you run into the vet, but she's doing fine. It's a miracle, really is. So I'm sitting here doing my thing like I usually do. It's very relaxing to me, especially when I'm freaking out. Especially when I really, really need to chill on a day like that. It was a bad day, but it was a good evening, so thank God. Tonight we're going to go to dinner, me and Kathy and her mom, which is nice once in a while to go out and have something. And we're going to go to the Hole in the Wall, which is this little tiny restaurant, and enjoy a dinner. Yeah, I just do it until they're done. I am one of those people that if I start something, I kind of have to finish it. Toasters? What does that mean? What's a toaster? Hi, Vanilla. That would be pretty as a laminated toaster. I don't understand the toasters. I get the laminated part, but I don't know what you mean. It says toasters. My glasses are on. That's great. See, Molly, that's what we need to do. Drink toaster. You mean a coaster? A coaster? Are you talking about a Coaster? Okay, that's what I'm thinking that you mean because I don't know how you. Yeah, coaster. See, use your glasses. Put your glasses on. She said they'd make pretty laminated coasters, and yeah, that's a possibility, but it's not what these are going to be. Oh, you guys. That's funny. It's okay, though. It's hard to type. I am the worst when I'm in a chat room, and you'll notice I don't talk a lot. I don't type really good I just don't type good anymore. My fingers hit the wrong keys, and I'm constantly backspacing, and then, it's just I don't like to type these days. I used to type pretty good, but not anymore. Not on my laptop. See, the black really makes this stand out. That's what I was reading was what was on there. And it didn't make sense. That's like how I type. So then I gotta like, you constantly have to look at what you say, especially if you're speaking. Because I don't type good, so I use my you can sit corrected. You don't need to stand. Anyway, I use the microphone, and sometimes it does not come out right. It's okay. I get it. So yesterday, was it yesterday or day before during my live stream? Um, One of the people in there was saying um, how horrible it is to be in Melbourne, Australia right now because it's a police state and they're beating people up that don't wear masks, and they're telling people to wear masks in their houses. And I got a long email from another lady from Australia, and she said that was absolutely not true. And I can't even imagine a wonderful civilized place like Melbourne to treat people like that. So, I don't know why Mother, forget her. Anyway, I don't know why she would say that. I don't know. But I'm glad to hear that it's not the way it is. Can you imagine if they were telling us to wear masks in our houses and that they were going to randomly check us? No thanks. Not into that. What's the temperature like where you guys are? I mean, it's going to be 108 degrees here. It's probably over 102 right now. I don't even know what it is. So I'm trying to chill and relax. Yep. That's the only thing that keeps me pretty sane, is to totally chill out. Did you hear that though? Who was in here when that lady was telling us that that's what was happening where she's from? Which really just, I don't know. It's just horrible to think about that. That's all we need is police state. My God. Now, I like to bring in colors when I'm coloring that are not expected. Like this color is just very bright. You can't tell on there, but it's like hot yellow. Well, they'll never be able to tell the Texans what to do. I can tell you that much, unless they want to do it. This is a state, Texas is a very, very independent place. People will not listen to that crap. But it's not going to happen anyway. So that's just not going to happen. We wouldn't let it happen. Hi, Doreen. Yeah, I was like, well, I got this really long email from a really sweet lady who's been following my channel from like day one. And she's not the type to talk to me really. She just, whatever, she's quiet about it. And she was like beside herself. She wanted to make sure that I knew that that was not like that. I didn't think it was I didn't, it sounded crazy. And I don't know, maybe where she lives, that's her feelings about it, but she made sure that I knew it wasn't like that. Yeah, it's good to be ready for anything, for sure. I have a lot, I have a lot of stuff that, you know, I've collected with Kathy over the last 30 years, 25, 30 years, and a lot of beads and lots of paint. I've got plenty canvases. Oh, that sounds so good, Molly. Yeah, we're gonna go today around 5 to this place called the Hole in the Wall, and it really is got the best fresh made burgers and great salads and wraps, and they make there is pretty good, pretty darn good. So that's the plan. We don't have a lot of choices though, so glad we have that. These pens are pretty cool. They're by Crayola. Signature. And then it's got two sides to it. No, it's only got one side. This side. Let's see, where do I want to do with this? It's real shiny, this particular type. It has a real glitter effect. It's really pretty. But there's no sparklies falling all over. I wish you guys could see how pretty this is. It's just, it doesn't come out good on this camera. It's just weird. Today's, let me try the changing lighting. Maybe not. I don't know what happened. Oh, this is it right here. Okay. Wonderful, Molly. That's something to do, isn't it? Nice, Vivian. Having a nice dinner out. It's a good thing. It just doesn't seem to matter what I do to my lighting. I really don't get it. You know, this whole, wait a minute, very lagged. You can't even see what I'm looking at. That's a bummer. I want you to be able to see it. Yeah, that's a good thing not to be expensive for sure. Where I'm going is not expensive either. But they have, I've been really careful on eating, you know, lost about 28, 30 pounds during this pandemic, but tonight I'm going to have, they make the best burger. They call it the Popper Burger. And it's got cream cheese and jalapeno. And it's pretty darn good. Turtle pie, that sounds good. Yep, chocolate. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the thing. It's trying to figure out something. Why is it perfect over here, but it's not perfect on the other side? Like that is good. Frustrated. Yeah, if I draw over here, you can see, but I can't see good. Let me just remove this. You have to go over the pens a few times because this metallic doesn't cover easy. You have to go again and again, make sure you get it all. Bye, Molly. Enjoy the rest of your day. I can mess up when I don't have good lighting, and this is not that good. Well. It's one of those days where the lighting in the camera is working against me. Oh well. Well, anyway, I hope that I have inspired some of you. I know I have some to pick up some sort of project, craft, painting, coloring, anything, even needlepoint, all that stuff is really a good thing for the head. Thanks, Gigi. How are you? Yeah, you can't see this. It's really prettier in person. There's lots of color and glittery and shimmery, but trust me, it's really prettier. I've used all kinds of colors on this one because there's so many different small mandalas that I could do different ones. But it's so hot out today. It's going to be like this all weekend. I think we'll get a break after the weekend, but tired of the heat. The only thing about these pens is you have to go over it and over it because it leaves in the light. You can see where you didn't get completely enough cover. So I got it in the mail from my subscriber, Marianne. She sent me a diamond kit, art kit, which I haven't started yet. But I will get it because it looks interesting. I don't, again, I've said this before, I don't really like paint by numbers and that kind of stuff. I did it when I was really young, but I think this should be a fun project, even though they do tell you where to put the colors. Bye, Vivian. Have a good day. Oh. This one's all done. Turned out really pretty. Don't know if you can tell. That one's done. There is one spot that's not done. I remember. There. I'm going to do watercolor, I think. A real soft, pale. I'm not sure what color. Maybe a soft blue on the white part. Some people really like this type of ASMR. I hope you guys do. It's not true ASMR because I'm not whispering. I could whisper, but whispering's not that easy. What do you think? Whispers. Some people enjoy whispering. Can you hear me okay? Just sit back and relax. I like these pens because they glide really easily. And that makes it much easier. Yep. I can't believe how I started this today. Completely discombobulated. I know you can see the darker colors better, but the light colors look really good. Mm-hmm. It's pretty. Hot pink. I don't think I've ever had a rougher start of a live stream before. Phone fell out of my hands, turned off. I had to reboot it, and it still was on. It's like, it was kind of weird. This pen is running out of ink, I can tell. I'm gonna use it all up though. So, glad you're here. Definitely apologize for the bad start. If you've gotten this far, thank you. This is one of the things that calms my stomach down, like when I'm just feeling a little knotted up, you know, just nerves from all that's going on or just personal things. This helps. It helps. And it doesn't matter how good you're at it. It really doesn't. I can feel that the air conditioner's on, but not cooling it the way it should. That's because it's 105 degrees out there. It's horrible. Anyway, I'm just gonna get through it. Thank you all for joining me. I am going to log off and do some things I need to do. Take the dogs out. But I thought I'd share this really cool designed page here with, not done yet with it, but I'll get done. Thank you for joining me. See you soon. I'll be on Friday, live stream on RV Debs Journey, the regular channel, about 7:30 p.m. Friday. Give me a thumbs up, please, if you do enjoy this, and leave a comment. And thank you so much for coming in and visiting me. Looks better like that, doesn't it? One last look at all these in much better light. There's a few more to do. Thank you, Gigi. Okay. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Best you can.